Good morning, friends. Mr. Dr. J. Arvindam, the CEO of this group of colleges, the Director of colleges, Mr. Suresh, the guest of honor, Dr. Ramchandran, principal, all senior faculty sitting here, faculty sitting in the audience, young graduates, parents, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you, I was very delighted to be here today, this morning, because I was told that this is an engineering college and a lot of students are going to pass out from all branches. I'll give you some examples which will shock you, in fact. A simple tablet like paracetamol, which is costing about 5 paisa, if I make it now. And you can very well know how much you pay when you go to the market. You pay about 80 paisas for this. How long does it to make? How long does it take to make? You can all set it up in your own room. A small investment of about 40,000 rupees will enable you to set up a paracetamol factory. You will say, who is going to buy this? I collected a data in South India alone. There is a shortage of 1 million tablets per month. We are not able to make it. Not that we cannot, but people don't venture into this. In northern part, there is a shortage of about 1.5 million tablets every month. If that much comes in, we will be able to sell it. And people are looking to India. You make and send it to us. This is one example I have given you. Electroplating units, your own engineers, you will be able to set it up. Therefore, there is a lot of scope, and that feeling that we are in a useless country, we are not able to do anything, you should give up that. India is the best country at the moment in the world. It is the youngest country. You may not have that data. It is the youngest country. I have traveled all over the globe. Wherever we go, we don't find more than 5, 6, 7. Rarely you will find 10 students sitting in a class. But here, if you go to any MSc class in a university, come to the university where I used to teach, in one class you will have 100 students. That is the force we have. And the entire world is looking up to India that give us students. We would love to have them. They should do degree here and then we'll give them job. But they should serve for 5 years. But our friends, when they go abroad, they are in a hurry to come back. I will urge all of you that you set up your own ventures or apply abroad, go there, achieve some academic excellence, get ideas, serve there for 4 or 5 years and come back to your country. Many people have done that. Many people have reached this stage of CEOs in foreign countries and after that they have resigned and come back and they have started their own ventures. Umpteen examples are there, but for a lot of time I will not have the occasion today. You can search Google. I will give you some names. There is a person called F.C. Kohli. You put it in the Google and you see what he did. He was IBM head in India, went abroad, became CEO in Silicon Valley, and after 3, 4, 5 years, he said, well, I'm not here to serve Americans. I am going to serve my own country. He came back here, designed a language with the help of computer, and he says, I'm going to make my country literate. And he tried his experiment in the most illiterate village near Visakhapatnam, with the most difficult language, Telugu. Nobody knew anything in that village. He did that experiment and 3 weeks after that, the elders in the village said, we want to have newspapers. They were able to read in 3 weeks' time. So this experiment that he did, India would be literate in the next 5 years, fully literate. Whereas our surveys earlier indicated that it will take 20 years to become literate. So therefore, this is what is needed. There are many other cases. Therefore, I will urge all of you, you search Googles, use search engines and see where exactly you can start your own venture. There is a great demand in our country, there is a great requirement, there is a great need. And if you don't want to do it here, you have all the world in your hand. Look at your computer. If you are in mechanical or electrical or civil, wherever, whatever you have done, you put that and see where is the requirement in the world, in some of the good places where you can be fitted in. I am assuring you, if you look at that, you will get about 50, 60, 100 requirements. Apply there. And these days it is not difficult. You have to apply online. You apply in the morning, next evening you will get the answer. If you apply in about 30, 40 places, you will get about 3, 4 offers. Go there, serve for a while, 2, 3, 4 years, get experience and come back to your motherland. That is what is needed. And let me tell you, the little effort that you need to put in immediately after this, when you get that paper in your hand, that is what you have earned, degree. Put in little effort. Spend about 4, 5, 6 days carrying out a survey that where exactly will you fit in. We always look at United States, Germany, Sweden, western side. Don't bother about that side. You look east. Look at the countries like Korea, Taiwan, Japan, Vietnam even for that matter. They are in great need of people, and our people are going there. Go to Singapore, go to Malaysia. All these Southeast Asian countries, Asian countries, look eastwards. Apply there, you will be called in no time, I am telling you. And the advantage is, you will be given a lot of respect. You will not be treated as second-rate citizens, as some of you have experienced when you go to the Western countries. Once you do that, you will find for you, sky will not be the limit. India, at the moment, has done exceedingly well in all areas. You search, I am giving you some of the challenges. Look at the food production we had 30 years back and what we are having now. We are not able to store our food. Look at milk production, what we had 40 years back and what we are having now. We are the largest producer of milk in the world. Can you think of that? Largest producer. Americans, Australians, they have invited our Amul Cooperative Society to manage their milk production there. It's a great honor. Who is doing it? Engineers, young scientists. You are one of those. Therefore, the whole world is open to you. How well we have done in space. It is something to be seen. Put that thing in Google, get the data, you will know. We are having the cheapest communication. We have our own data for agriculture, weather prediction. Therefore, with the scientific management, we are doing very well. And the days are not far off when the entire world will look to us. That here is the country. We have the greatest force, largest number of master's degree holders, largest number of graduates, largest number of engineers in the world. So, when the world looks to us, why should we not be confident? You are passing out at a time when India is on the takeoff stage, and you are a part of that. Make use of this. Don't stick around here and there. Come to Dr. Ramchandran, what do? I am getting 15,000 rupees a month. Don't get depressed. I am telling you this. Spend 4, 5, 6 days sitting in front of that great computer, and you will find what is your way. You will find, if you do this, sky will not be the limit for you. All those great people who have done, Kiran Majumdar's shop, by one sheep, that lady, 77, she was not getting a job anywhere. And what she did, read about that. Read about Shiv Khera, read about Bill Gates. Spend about 10, 15 days reading these great personalities. I have given you few names. There are hundreds, let me tell you. And you will find, you will be able to get your own way. I have given you one. Paracetamol unit, you can put it here in Pondicherry. Take a room on rent. 1,000 rupees in a small room like this. Set up your own venture. And you will find where will you go in less than 1 year's time. You need to do this. Food preservation. Open a storehouse here. There is enough food production in Pondicherry. Have a storage of your own. See wherever you go. It is something to be analyzed to pick up your own. And then once you do that, you will be a job giver rather than a job taker. Don't be a job taker. You have enough brilliance, you have enough sharpness, you have enough brilliant mind. If somebody says, no, I don't have that much brilliance, I will not agree with that. When you go to a film theatre and you see a movie in that screen, everything is dark. You don't pay attention here and there. You're looking at the movie. You remember that movie in the fullest. You remember the songs, you remember who the actors were, you remember the dialogues. That means if you focus, you have absolute brilliance to remember, to retain everything. With that brilliance, what stops you from doing anything? But when we come down to the classes, We don't focus that much. Therefore, if you focus, you are as brilliant as anybody else in the world is. Please remember this. You need to channelize your resources. That's it. If you can remember movie, you can remember anything in the world, provided you focus. But when we do anything else, our thoughts are here and there. Therefore, please remember two things. One, we are capable of doing anything in the best of ways if we focus. And what stops you? Nobody. Second, time is of essence. Now you have passed out from the college. Time is important. If you lose a day in your life, it will never come back. Therefore, now onwards, when you pass out from the college, start living in a manner that this is the last day of your life and you have a lot of things to do. So you will not waste even a moment. Use time very judiciously. That I have to do a lot of things in the years to come. If you keep these two things in mind, you will find you will be another Tata or Birla or anybody in the next 10 years of your life. Last thing, when you do very well, which you are capable, and I am sure you will, there is no reason. If you do very well, don't forget your parents. Wherever you are, come back and give due regard to your parents. They are the ones who have brought you up to this level. They have got their own means to get to this. So always give the highest regard to them. And if you do this, automatically the society will be getting respect. And if that happens, the state will get and ultimately the country will benefit. You cannot repay, however rich, however brilliant you become, you can never repay the one which has been done by parents. Your mother would have slept on wet bed for hours. And if I make your bed wet, you can't sleep even for 10 minutes. She would have done it for years for you. So, respect them at the highest level. And if you do that, you will find Almighty will bless you in all what you want. And you will have all that you wish. Sky will not be the limit. People say sky will be the limit, but I say sky will not be the limit. So, do very well. Work sincerely and God bless you. Thank you. And I must compliment the Achariya group of colleges that they are doing great service to the society. I wish them luck. I wish them further growth from strength to strength. God bless us.